All right. We are live. It's 9:20 on a Tuesday Eastern Standard Time, and I'm going to show you what this Fathers of War coaching system is about. So right now, you're in the group, and you've heard me talk about it probably, but you have two choices in life. Since you left the military, things aren't the same. Fog mind, you're stuck in a fixed mindset, angry, depressed, frustration. Maybe you can't find your career you want. Maybe you're having troubles in your relationship. Maybe you look down, you gain some weight. You don't know what's going on. But I'm telling you, what's going on is you have two options: red pill or the blue pill. And right now, you're thinking of changing, but it hasn't hit you hard enough to want to change. So what's going on in your head is you keep telling yourself these same old stories over and over and over again to feed into that belief so you stay exactly where you're at. Now, before, hear me out. Listen, I know there's a bunch of things that you're saying to yourself because I was in the exact shoes that you were in. When I got out, I was scared, alone, and confused. I didn't know what to do. And I was, quote unquote, stuck in the fixed mindset. I was like, this is the way the military's made me. I'm going to be angry, short tempered all the time. But finally, recently, up into my divorce, I got smacked hard in the face. And it took me the pain to learn how to grow and expand and acquire and be able to talk to you today, which is why I created this course. So are you going to continue to take the red pill and keep telling yourself the same old shit? Or are you going to take the blue pill, learn some new skills, take a step back, reflect, face the man in the mirror, and grow into the man that you were meant to be? So is this worth your time? Well, let's figure it out. Right now, in this exact moment, you should begin to face your fears, or you're going to live in your fears. If you decide not to change, who will you become? What's your ultimatum? You can believe my buddy Todd there, one of my best mans, we joined the Marine Corps together, got out before me, struggled to find who he was as a man, didn't have a career, got married, had kids, lost himself, gained 50 pounds, and when was feeling like shit, came to me, and the first thing we talked about was his lifestyle and habits and get his mind back. Now he's in the best shape of his life. He's happily married, has two kids, and has a dream job. You can be Kevin, who's just in the recent program, who's seeing huge results, not only weight loss, but also as his mind. And he's also got interviewed in his recent job. So is this worth your time? Well, it's up to you. Do you want to be stuck, or will you watch the video and see how we can change your life? So what happens next? Well, first I want to leave you with this quote. I am not what happened to me. I am what I choose to become. I think too often we try to tell ourselves these stories of the past, and we go back of what the military made us as our men. We forge this identity of who we are currently, which keeps us feeding into that red pill, right? So what happens next is, will you decide to change, and will you decide to grow? And over the next 15 to 20 minutes, I'm going to show you exactly why you're stuck, why you're failing, why you're not able to get that dream job, why you're having troubles in your relationship, why you're having troubles with your health, and what you can do to succeed and finally live that life that you were meant to be. If you stay towards the end, brother, I'm going to send you the Fathers of War Success Guide. In it, it's going to have 30 days worth of workouts with a nutritional plan and some mindset strategies to get you going. I'll send you a recording replay of this video so you can watch it and you can break it down and take some notes. And I'll also give you the opportunity to schedule a coaching call with me. And during the time, I want to let you know that limited spots are available. No, I'm not going to say I have 2 spots left. That's a marketing gimmick. What I'm telling you is that I will not take more than 50 people, 50 men, 50 veteran dads in the program at all times, because that's going to cap out exactly what I can do for you guys and how I can help you guys grow. So over the next 20, 30 minutes, we're going to go over a few things. We're going to go over how to get you in peak performance state and why you're stuck and why you're struggling. I'm going to show you the Fire of the War strength system. We're going to go over nutritional strategies and the strength protocol that I use inside the program. And I'm going to tell you about the Fathers of War Inner Circle, which is where I invite you in if we're a good fit on the call. So who the fuck am I? You might be wondering. Well, brother, I'm exactly like you. First off, I'm a Marine, combat Marine, 10 years, 2002, 2011, Iraq, Afghanistan, American embassies. I've traveled the world. I've seen the shit like you. In 2011, when I got out, I had no clue what was going on. All I know is that I was so excited to get out in 2011. When I got out in 2011, life was fucking insane. I was living in a basement. I didn't know what was going on. I was going to college. It just took me a whirlwind. And I was like, I don't know what's going on. I was so scared. I decided to rush into a career that I hated. I rushed into a marriage. And then I decided to change careers, and then everything hit me fast. I mean, literally, we got married, had a baby, changed careers, long drives, and I felt like complete shit. During this time, I lost myself as a man, as you can see, and I gained a ton of weight. I became depressed, angry, and I actually lost my marriage. Now, luckily, me and her are really good friends today, but what I'm telling you is that I know exactly where you're at no matter where you're at in life. And today, I'm proud to say that I'm a business owner and strength coach. I work really long days like probably you do, from 3:30 in the morning all the way up to 8 at night sometimes. I'm a competitive athlete. I've done marathons. I've done bodybuilding. I've done powerlifting. And I'm a published writer. And I'm very excited to be speaking to you here today because this is my life's work. And while this divorce hit me straight in the face and I couldn't process it at first, it was actually led me to talk to you today. And I truly believe that whatever you're going through right now, I know your pains, and that's exactly why I can help you. So what is the Fathers of War coaching system? Well, brother, my mission is to empower veteran dads to bring commanding confidence in their life so they can live a life of greatness through conquered limiting beliefs and leaving a legacy behind. Because right now, if you're exactly like me, you're watching this video, your life is all jacked up. We lose our mission when we leave that service. No matter how many years you were in, when we were in, we had a mission. We felt part of something. We felt like we were part of a brotherhood, a tribe, and we were always looking to make ourselves better because we grew together. When we get out, sure, we have a family and a career, but something's missing. And then we tell ourselves these stories, and we go down the wrong path, and we lose our vision as men. And this gives us trouble in our relationships, our career, and health. Why? Not because veteran dads don't want to get better or they know that they don't have the greatness they can achieve, but it's because they just don't understand the level of greatness they can achieve because we put these blocks on our mind. And I was there. My vision over the next few years is to lead and transform thousands of veteran dads so they can be in their best position physically and mentally. The suicide rate is high for veterans. What's worse is 2 out of 3 will have a hard transition when they leave the military. I was one of those, and I almost lost my life a few years ago, which brings me to this Fathers of War coaching system. So as you can tell from my voice and doing this at so late that I'm passionate about what I do, and I'm passionate about talking to you today. So let's move on. Before I want to talk about my system, I want to do an exercise with you. Because what I do know, this is very powerful. You build things out 2 ways. First in your mind, and then physically from the ground up. So we're going to do an exercise. I'm going to close my eyes with you. You're going to put your hand on your heart. You're going to take a big, deep breath in. And then you're going to sigh it out. I want you to do that one more time, brother. Big breath in. Exhale. Now keep closing your eyes. I want you to imagine a few things. Right now you're watching this video. You're here for a reason. Think about the things that you're currently frustrated with. Think about the things that you tell yourself. Think about the things that you don't like about yourself as the man in the mirror. Take a few seconds. Now, imagine me and you are having this conversation 1 year from now. You worked with me and the brothers inside the group. You started working out. You started doing your daily journals. You started doing your daily work. You started facing the man in the mirror. You started facing the truth. Who is this man that you want to become in 1 year from now? Man, that shit just gave me goosebumps. Good, keep that on because this is the shit that's going to get you results because emotion drives action. Motivation is all bullshit, brother. And I'm here to tell you, if you want to change, you need to face that man in the mirror because the truth will give you fucking speed. There's 3 reasons why you have failed. And before I move on, I want to let you know that failing does not necessarily make you a failure. What makes you a failure and what makes you doesn't get what you want is when you continue to complain and you continue to do the same old shit over and over because that's the definition of sanity. But you're here right now and I know you want to change. So these 3 things are going to get you to change. And the first part is mental toughness by getting you to peak performance state. Yep, we already know about this. I've taken everything I learned in the Marine Corps, everything I learned through divorce, and thousands of dollars on therapy and coaching over the last few years to give you my very best. In this side of peak performance state, I help you achieve a calm, collective, decisive, and confident state through a combination of things, which we're going to go about in our next few pages. You need a fucking path. Brother, just like the military gave you a mission, you don't have a mission right now. You're trying all these different workouts, you're trying to eat healthy, and your metabolism's all jacked up because you're just trying to go back to what it was, and life is not the same. So you need something that's individualized to your lifestyle, and you need to be part of a tribe, which is that accountability because you don't have a sense of purpose. These 3 things combined together are ultimately going to put you back on a path and give you your vision and purpose to become that man that you were meant to be, to become that leader, to become that better father, that better husband, and better role model in everyday life. So what is peak performance state? It's a new you mind map, brother. You are today where you want to be because these are the things that have event and shaping you. And taking extreme ownership requires a lot of strength inside. You need to face the man in the mirror. You need to sit down and reflect. It requires that you let your ego aside and put down to what's wrong versus right conversations. It requires to have you those uncomfortable conversations. It requires you to let go of having all the beliefs in your head up until this point right now. And it's not easy. So we're going to teach you how to be confident. We're going to teach you to get to a calm state. We're going to teach you to be challenged. focused, and instinctive. These are things that make up peak performance state. And I do this in a 7-day boot camp as soon as you come on to my program. In that 7-day boot camp, brother, I give you the tools you need to succeed with anything in life. Each day is broken down to things that you need to do so you can reflect and grow from who you are today, who you want to become every 90 days, because I make you do a declaration inside, and then through a series of daily revelations. Now, the reason why you can't achieve peak performance state is because these 4 invisible roadblocks. Right now, your frame, you're inside that little circle. That's you. You have a series of triggers and problems and obstacles of life that keep coming to you every single day. When these things come at you hard, and they will continue to come at you every single day, no matter where you're at in life, you're going to continue to tell yourself the same old stories, so you stay stuck. You think you want to change, you make a little bit of progress, and then you quit when life gets hard because you have these stories and these limited beliefs of what is successful. You're afraid of success. Maybe you're afraid of a failure. I don't know. In the program, I help you break it down. The next thing is your identity is all messed up. Your identity is forged of everything you've done up to this point in your life. But more importantly, it's forged by the people that are around you the most, which is your surroundings. You see, right now, you're off your vision and off your path because your identity is someone you do not want to become. Maybe it's in your relationship, maybe it's in your career, but something's off and it's not right. So that's why you feel lost and confused and angry and short-tempered. You're afraid to take off the mask because you're not on the right path. You don't have that purpose. And that path is something that you need. We all need as men. We had it in the military. We lost it. These 4 things are preventing you from getting what you want. And you're going to continue to face a sea of triggers and problems and obstacles and distractions daily and continue to tell yourself those same old stories because you're afraid to change and because these 4 things are preventing you from changing. Why will you succeed now? Because you're on the left right now. You're the victim. You're going to tell yourself the stories to feed into the negative belief. Inside my program, we're going to get you to face that pain. And guess what? It's going to fucking hurt. But that truth, brother, when you face that man in the mirror, you dig down deep, you acknowledge the pains, that truth is going to give you speed to succeed. I guarantee you, because you're going to take extreme ownership. You're going to learn the skills to expand and grow. You can have new skills, and so you can acquire what you need to freaking get to where you want to be. Healthy relationships, healthier lifestyle, a better career, a better vision, a better purpose, connecting to those around you. These things are important, but it will not happen if you don't decide to take extreme ownership for your life. So we're going to help you forge a new identity. I'm going to help you build new habits. I'm going to help you break through your bullshit stories every single day. Forge a new identity, build new habits, break through your bullshit stories every single day through a combination of things: daily revelations, daily work, journaling, reflection, coaching. It's all what you need, and it's all what you don't have. Because in the military, we had things like that. Outside the military, we don't. And then we feel like we need to do it all. But I'm here to tell you that you don't need to do it all. And I'm here to tell you that in order to grow, you need to take extreme ownership. So why you're going to succeed? Because I'm going to get you to reflect and grow, to face the man in the mirror. Research shows that when we tell ourselves the story is the most powerful thing that what actually happens to us. You're telling yourself stories even though you want to change, which is preventing you from change. That means you have the power to create a new identity and a new story. And you'll do this through daily revelations in the program. I share you my struggles. The guy shares you their struggles. We all grow together because the truth gives you speed, which is Pain Gains. Pain Gains is a 6-part series that I've learned through all my coaching in the last few years and my personal therapy that gives you to overcome any obstacles and problems you have inside your life. Taking extreme ownership for what you have will allow you to reflect and grow from the pain, which means progress. And then your daily work. This is where you create your own reality. You start the journal. You do these 4 things inside that journal where you create space. You optimize your body. You come from a place of love and gratitude, and you make sure you're aligned with your purpose. These are the things inside my program that get you to peak performance state and allow you to snap out of that state that you're in right now. So what does that look like on the inside? As you can see, these video shots are just daily revs. You got some guys posting things that they've never felt better. It's a combination of everything. You guys got crying for the first time. These guys are being raw and real, and this is what the program is about. I couldn't even put all this stuff in there because I got hundreds of revs over the last 30 days from guys, facing the man in the mirror, talking about their struggles, crying, growing, and just never feeling better than before. So what's the second part? Now that you're in peak performance state, brother, the reason why we get you in peak performance state is because if you think about it, in boot camp, we break you down and build you back up mentally and physically. So I need to break your mind back and get rid of all those old habits before I give you the path. Once your mind is in the right state, I know that you will succeed in anything, and then we get you working out. So it's a new path, new body, right? Right now, you just don't have a clear path. Workout confusing, the stories that you tell yourself, the fad diets, internet garbage, friends, families, young trainers, whatever it is, it's like a fucking tornado coming through your life and you don't know what to do. You tried running, it didn't work. You tried eating healthy, it didn't work. Tried bodybuilding, it didn't work. And all you do is you got a gut, you're exhausted, you don't really know what to do. Or you're a skinny little shit and you can't gain weight because you're trying everything. Whatever it is, you're confused. And that's all right. And I'm about to show you the path to succeed, brother. You will be challenged. Just like in the military, I don't mess around. In order to come into the program, you have to pass these initial fitness tests. We go with baseline assessments everywhere, no matter where you're at. Relative strength, absolute strength, and endurance. Relative strength is where you're at for your body because nothing compares to being able to carry your own weight. This is done through a series of body weight tests, and these tests will allow you to maintain a balance because ultimately we're trying to build the warrior lifestyle. Your absolute strength is pound for pound. How much force can your body generate? Most men actually never know how to achieve peak performance state or even absolute strength, and I'm going to teach you how to get there. And then, of course, endurance, right? This is a system that's about creating a well-rounded warrior because in life, I want you to have strength, endurance, and a combination of mental capacity. We do that through these three things in achieving peak performance state. So what are the tests inside? Well, you're going to be challenged with body weight, push-ups and pull-ups, the big three, and aerobic capacity. These things make up the initial fitness test inside the program and will keep you in check no matter where you're at. So if you're going too far on the strength curve, we bring you back to the endurance. If you're going too far on the endurance, we bring you back to the strength. I'm always challenging you. This is what the program is about. It makes you feel part of a mission. It makes you feel challenged. And when we have challenges inside the program, there's nothing wrong with that, brother. So Father's War system inside, like I said, too much information to put on here. You have an individualized app that goes to your palm of your hand every single day where I can check in and we check your weight, we check your nutrition, we check your progress, and we make sure you're on track. When you're not on track, I send you a message. It updates automatically, and we go back and forth to make sure that you are on the path that you need to have, right? As you can see in the guy down here, he was on a downward spiral, very, very busy Marine dad, air traffic controller, insane schedule, 3 kids, slowly eating him away. He had no time, so I helped him out with some body weight plans, customized it, and he's never felt better, right? This guy, he recently joined. He started the test. He's like, I never knew I had it in me, crushing his miles. And then we had a push-up test here. So I'm always challenging you guys in the system to give you a path to succeed no matter where you're at. What is the third part that brings it all together? That is fucking leadership. As you know, you're going to have a chain of command in the program. That's right, chain of command. 2 teams, right? You'll be assigned a team captain as soon as you come on. Everyone in the team is on the same fight. We're all in different playing fields. We want to use the team to advantage because everybody has gone through it. I will be always monitoring your progress inside, but the leadership and the challenges are going to make you feel part of something. They're going to give you accountability, going to give you structure, going to give you challenges, make you grow, reflect, call each other out, a little bit of fun, a little bit of bonding, a little bit of camaraderie. It's all together because in the end, my main vision is to take this and bring it to a retreat either later this year or earlier next year. We'll get everybody together. We tell old war stories. We shoot, we drink, we lift, we grow as men, and we bond. And we let it all out. We unveil the mask and we become better men. Because honestly, let's face it, brother. The days of the VFW are over. I want to create the new veterans, the new era of veterans, where we learn and we show the world that we're not afraid instead of just being a bullshit statistic that has PTSD and depression, because that's what the world wants. Why you need this environment, brother? Because failing is not failure. We need to be part of something better. We were in the military. That's what we did for life. When we got out, we thought it was going to be easy, and it's not. The reason why most veterans fail to live a purposeful life at the service is because they do not face the facts. Each week, I'm going to keep you accountable by sending you a series of questions so you can reflect and grow. This will be your opportunity every week to be honest with yourself and to really think how bad you want it. I'm going to be honest, this program isn't easy, and people drop off all the time because in order to get the results you want, you're going to have to trust the process. You're going to have to face the man in the mirror and dig down deep, and you're going to have to celebrate the small ones. Because no matter where you're at in life, life is going to keep coming at you hard. And that's why you need this environment to grow and learn and to reflect and to become that man that you were meant to be. So inside the Fathers of War inner circle, this is where we grow in together as the tribe. Daily revelations. We call each other out. We have challenges. We have fun. I'm making journals for the program right now. I'm making t-shirts. I'm planning the retreats. Like inside the circle, this is where we grow and bond. Honestly, I think this is the most important part of the program that's highly underestimated. Yes, the workouts are fun. The mental strategy is fun. But when you grow with each other and you lift each other up, everything is like, it's just like being back in that camaraderie. And it started way back when the wars. You think about it, like the past wars, the legacies behind us that led us here today. you think about it, any branch that you're in, they talk about camaraderie and bonding, and you watch all those war stories. Like even in the deepest, darkest hell, everybody grew together and they could laugh about and find the biggest points. This is what's really cool about the Fathers of War inner circle. We're all at different playing points in life. Some guys are close to retirement. Some guys are freshly out. Some guys are in the middle of divorce, gone through divorce. No matter what, we can laugh about it and grow. And I think that's fucking amazing. And this is what the Fathers of War inner circle does. So why do you need the Fathers of War? Because, brother, let's face it, your mission in life is to lead and to be part of something bigger, because we're men, especially servicemen. And when we get out, we lose that purpose. We lose that sense of belonging. No one understands us. This Fathers of War program is something that means the world to me, because I want to create a place where veteran dads come out and crush the world and aren't afraid to let off their mask and aren't afraid to share their experiences and tell people their truth, because the truth will give us speed. You're going to get mental toughness. You're going to custom more workouts and nutrition and accountability, because when was the last time they actually did something for yourself? Think about that. So now I've shown you to do it. I want you to close your eyes again one more time and imagine where you can be in 12 months from now with this 3-pass system. You're in peak performance state. You're building your body, the warrior physique that you've always wanted. And then you're part of a tribe and a brotherhood who cares about you and lifts you up, where you're not afraid to let down that mask, because we're all doing it together. Who is that man in 1 year from now? Because I know ever since I started this program, I'm a complete new man, and the guys inside the program are a complete new man, because we're willing to put in the work. So meet Ben. This is my brother, air traffic controller as well. Get out of the military. You saw his downward spiral. Helped him out a few months, and he's never felt better. He's going on crazy trips like that. He's in connection with his wife better, with his kids. He's in a better position in his career, and he's used the Father of War system to get him through any obstacles that he has, and he still reaches out to me all the time. Then you got my brother Todd here. As you can see, my best man in my wedding. We joined the Marine Corps together. He has never felt better, and he's so thankful for using me in the Fathers of War system, because he was losing himself as a man. He was drinking every night, depressed, tired, couldn't sleep, going to the VA, trying to figure it out, talking to the groups. He just never could it. I implemented this Father of War system with him last year, and today, that's him on the right. He's never felt better. He's helped me through divorce as well. I've helped him through pains and struggles, and he's an amazing father and man today because of the Fathers of War system. So what is next, man? Ultimately, that is up to you, but I can tell you, is 10 to 15 minutes on the phone worth the result that you want to get? What is the ultimatum if you don't change today? How is this going to feel in 5 years, and what is going to happen to you if you decide not to change? Will you be like the rest of the world, continue to complain, continue to talk that you want to change, but never do anything, consume the information, and never take action? And when the fuck is the best time to start? There's a reason why you're watching this video right now. You're here for a reason. You're not where you want to be. And I'm here to tell you, fellow brother to brother, you did not come this far just to come this far and waste all the potential you have inside. Will you unleash the beast? And will you become that warrior that you're meant to be? You have 2 choices, man. Option 1 is that victim. Keep complaining. You lose yourself as a man. You get depressed, angry, short-tempered. You lose your marriage. You lose your career, and possibly your life. Or you can take off this mask, brother. Take extreme ownership for your life. Acknowledge the pain inside. Ask for help. Learn new skills. Grow and be part of an amazing fucking brotherhood that will lift you up together and change your life. The choice is up to you. Now, if you're watching this video live or you see this later on, just drop a comment. I'll send you the link to book a call, and I'd love to get you a breakthrough and finally help you become the man that you were meant to be. So thanks again for watching, and we'll talk to you soon.